course, because we always trust that we can do it. Uh, I said after we lost against Liverpool that we have to play 3 or 4 games more each team. That in football, all things can happen, so we must continue trying to win our games. That what is the only thing that we can do. But the most important thing now that we depend just on what we can do in the future.
How much of a lift did the result before the game give the players today?
No, I think it was very important, and I talked with the player before the game not to be thinking about the result of Chelsea and Liverpool for both things. Because if Chelsea win the game as they did, we must need to win Crystal Palace. We are not having 3 points, and Crystal Palace is in a very good moment. They won their last 5 games in a row. And if Liverpool win the games, well, they must play 2 games more. So it's not finished if Liverpool win the games against Chelsea. So we just have to concentrate on what we must do, and that is to win the game today. And that was the way we did it. I think in a very professional way, because maybe a lot of anxiety after Chelsea win that game could be difficult for us to manage this game, but we did it very well.
Did the players know the score?
Pardon?
Did the players know the score before?
Yes, they know the score before.
How did they react to the dressing room?
They react as we talk in the morning. They react in the best way. That is knowing that if we beat Crystal Palace, we depend again in the future what we can do. But I repeat, it's very easy to stay with that result and not play in the very concentrated way we did today, because we score early and we keep a clean sheet. That's very important, not to concede any chances to Crystal Palace.
Were you surprised that Chelsea won at Liverpool today?
No, surprise not, because Chelsea is a very good team. He's a team that's in semi-final of Champions League, that had played for the title the whole year in the Premier League. So I think that in the last game, everything can happen. Pressure is different for different teams. To play against relegated team is very difficult also. That's why Chelsea, maybe they couldn't beat here Crystal Palace. In that moment, Crystal Palace was in a very bad situation. So I think that in the Premier League, every team can beat the other team.
Do you feel you have the advantage?
No, advantage no, but we depend on what we can do in the future, and that's very important. But for the moment, we continue in the 3rd position. Liverpool has 3 points on top of us, of our team. Chelsea 1 point, so we have to play the last 3 games and win them. But if we win, of course, it's very important not to depend on the other teams.
It may come down to goal difference. So how important will mental toughness be in your squad as much as physical toughness?
We are not thinking about goal difference. We are thinking to beat Everton next week. We are not sure if we are going to win our 3 games, and if Liverpool will win also those 2 games, and Chelsea also. So I think the most important thing is just to concentrate our mind in to win the next game. If we win our 3 games, maybe, and Liverpool also do with the 2 games that they must play, maybe the goal difference will be important. But before, you must win all those.
Surely you're favourites now, though, aren't you? Surely you're favourites now, though, aren't you?
Pardon?
Surely you're favourites now, though, aren't you? Because if you win your 3 games, you're champions.
Yeah, but we must win the 3 games. I repeat, I always say the whole year that all big teams must feel the pressure to win the title. And we are a big team, and Chelsea a big team, and Liverpool and Arsenal and Manchester United. All the big teams feel the pressure to win the title from the beginning. And we continue with the same pressure, but with a positive pressure.
Can your team handle the pressure?
We'll see. We hope. We hope.
Do you think that Liverpool will be psychologically affected by losing at home to a weakened Chelsea team?
I don't know what happened with Liverpool, because I didn't see the game. But the game we lost against Liverpool, I think that we didn't deserve to do it. We played very well. We had a lot of chances to score before Chelsea scored the 3rd goal. I think that it's very difficult for a team as Liverpool to win 14 games in a row. It's difficult. That's why in a moment they had to lose one game, and this was the game.
Do you think it can leave a scar? They have to come here next week.
Pardon?
Do you think it can leave a scar? They have an impact.
I repeat, now we just must think of what we can do. We don't depend on other teams or another result. That's why it's very important to play a good game against Everton and after decide the last two games at home.
And how much more of a boost is it to your chances that Toure is back?
Well, you see him today. It was very important in both goals. Very important. Yaya just worked with the team the last 2 days. That's why he didn't play more than 60 minutes. But it's a very important. It's a very important player for us.
Is there one word you could use to describe him, to sum up his influence at City?
I think that the most important thing is that we don't depend just on one player. We have a lot of injuries with Yaya, with Sergio Agüero. That I think that Sergio missed 14 or 15 games of the Premier League. We have a squad, and in every game I try to choose the best players that we have fit for that moment. Having Yaya and having Sergio Agüero will be always very important.
Will David Silva be fit for the Everton game?
David Silva also was a very
He'll
important.
be fit for Everton.
We don't see what happened in this week. Maybe yes, maybe not. We'll see how he improved from his injury. But I said the same answer for that question. I think that Silva is a very important player. This is a very good moment. But if he cannot play, well, another player must do that function.
Just with Toure, for someone to come back from an injury and you say, has only trained for 2 days to go out there and do that.
No, well, 2 days with the squad that he played.
Yeah, sure.
Here.
But first game back and everything to have such an impact, you must be delighted.
Yes, of course, because he's a top player, and in 10 days that he was injured, he doesn't lose too much in his football condition. So he just played 60 minutes because he was very tired, but he's a very important player for us.
And he'll be back up to full fitness for the next match then, assuming that's
We hope. We hope. We don't know.
Okay, thank you. guys.